The GUP naval ship touched down with a deep thrum that resonated through the bones. Proxima B's atmosphere was thick and slightly tinted, casting the landing pad in a golden hue as storm clouds gathered on the far horizon. The air shimmered faintly around the dark stone spires rising from the ground, a forest of alien monoliths, cold and silent, each etched with symbols no one had yet deciphered. The hatch hissed open. Jace Mercer stepped out into the heavy air, the weight of his assignment pressing on his shoulders like the gravity of the planet itself. Two GUP soldiers, clad in deep blue armor with polished visors, flanked him wordlessly. They didn't need to speak. Their route was already clear. They moved across the landing platform toward a massive circular chamber built into the base of the largest monolith. The doorway was enormous, 10 meters high, its surface pulsing faintly with blue light in steady, rhythmic waves. Patterns within the stone shifted like liquid metal, alive beneath the surface. Inside, the chamber was cathedral-like. Towering walls arced into a dome above, where dim light filtered down from an unseen source. The architecture was impossible. Lines too precise, proportions too exact. It didn't feel built. It felt grown. Standing near the monolithic core, Chen was deep in conversation with the station's AI interface, a holographic projection known simply as Proxima. The AI appeared as a humanoid figure made of luminous threads of violet and silver, constantly in motion, almost fluid. Emma looked up as the footsteps echoed through the hall.
Jace,
She said with a warm smile.
welcome to Proxima B.
Proxima turned to face him, its face restructured smoothly into something more human-like, though androgynous, with softly glowing eyes that studied him with interest. Jace's eyes widened as he turned in place, slowly absorbing the magnitude of the structure around him.
This place, it's like standing inside a living monument.
Emma nodded.
That's not far from the truth. We think the monoliths aren't just buildings. They're systems, living archives left behind by something far older than we can comprehend.
Jace's gaze drifted to the glowing veins running through the stone. He shivered.
Where's Ryan?
Emma's expression faltered.
They told me he was taken care of, sent home.
You sure about that?
That's what I was told. Why?
He didn't answer. He turned his attention to Proxima instead.
Why am I here?
The AI stepped forward, its form flickering with new data streams.
You opened the pulse chamber. No assistance, no override. You simply placed your hand on the glyph panel and the monolith responded. No one else has done that.
I didn't even know what I was doing. I thought it was a scan panel.
Emma walked over and placed a hand on his arm.
That's exactly why we brought you here. The pulse, the energy wave you triggered, it originated from one of these structures. The doors here remain closed, but you might be able to open them.
Why me? What makes me different?
Proxima responded, voice modulating to a thoughtful hum.
We have analyzed your biometric and genomic data. Your genetic markers bear resemblance to fragments of patterns embedded within the monolith's quantum lattice.
You're saying this thing recognizes me?
Not you, specifically, but something in your lineage. You may be descended from a line genetically aligned with the architects of these structures.
We call them the architects. We have no name for their civilization, no record, just these remnants.
Jace took a step toward the central monolith, its surface now subtly shifting in his presence.
So what happens now?
Now, you try again, and we observe.
You're not just here to explore, Jace. You're part of this now, maybe always were.
Outside, thunder rumbled across the plains of Proxima B, and inside the chamber, the monolith began to glow in response to Jace's proximity. Something ancient had awakened, and it remembered him.